you spin me right round, baby.
What is up, lads? Kane's Canadian bringing you an OU match, and today it's against BlakBlastoise, and yeah, it was quite a fun match. It's on a side note, I've got about 20 to 25 subs, not 25, 20 to 21 subs yesterday, and that was pretty cool, so like, yeah, thank you for the subs. And yeah, keep them coming. But right now, as you can see on my side of the team, I'm bringing a Sun team against a Sand team, and I have Jirachi and Kraydilly. Two Pokemon that would work really well in Sand, and luckily he has Sand. Kraydilly in fact works better in every weather apart from hail, and if I don't have weather, then my Sun just works for it. And Jirachi, it helps in because like there's no it works better because there's no like hydro pumps fired at its face because I have Storm Drain on Kraydilly and Sun to back me up. But I have a custom Infernape to lead with a Stealth Rocking, what's it called? Stealth Rock, Grass Knot, Overheat, and Close Combat. Bringing a Scarfed Landorus T and a Growth Venusaur, quite standard. Ninetales with choice specs, but was actually meant to be like a leftover special defensive one, but I made a mistake, that's fine. It leaves with Latias to be honest, and I was quite surprised by this. Maybe he thought I'd leave with Ninetales, but I mean, if he led with a Triantar, he'd be able to get his rocks up. Not rocks, he'd be able to out-slow me and get his Sandstorm up. So yeah, I just traded Rock, Sand, Focus Sash, and he switches up moves into Dragon Pulse. I go into Jirachi, predicting the Psy Shock, but I do take the Dragon Pulse quite well. I'm fully physically defensive, so it did less than I thought, to be honest. So he goes into Rotom Wash as go for T-Waves, trying to cripple anything that came in on the switch in, just to make it slow as possible. And now, because it doesn't show leftovers, so I was thinking probably Choice Scarfed, but I'd go into Green Dino, my especially defensive monster, and it will-o-wisp me. And this is not good for me, because he can just, well, get residual damage on me, and that's not good. But right now I was going to go for Google Drain. I do have HP Fire, I just didn't want to overpredict too early in the game, and he goes into Jirachi, making me believe that it's his special defensive wall, and yeah, it can take on Kraydilly for days. HP Fire wouldn't do too much to it anyway, so yeah, he's going to scare me out, and I go into Landorus T, going to get the Intimidate drop on it, just in case he has physical moves like the Iron Head, and yeah, it doesn't do too much to me luckily, and I have Choice Scarf, so I'll easily be able to outspeed it. Also I don't have leftovers in this thing, so he's probably thinking I'm Scarfed or fully offensive at least. But Earthquake is kind of obvious, so I'm going to go for U-turn. I predict the switch out, and he goes into Rotom Wash. Pretty much just Death Bother. I'm going to go into Infernape because there's no Sand up or Stealth Rocks up. Easily get a close combat on that thing, and that is one dead Rotom Wash. So I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the game. And judging by the fact that it could have been, judging by the fact it wasn't choice in any ways, I was thinking the Terrakion or Breloom is probably choice banded or choice scarfed, so I have to be prepared for that. But anyways, Latias came in, destroyed my Infernape, go into Landorus T, I am choice scarfed, I am easily going to outspeed it. Go for a U-turn. I was thinking about trying to go for an Earthquake here, and thinking about the Triantar, Terrakion switch in, but it just made more sense to go for a safer play and get switch initiative. So that's what I do, and Landorus T happens, and Jirachi comes in. I know I can take close combats pretty well from Choice Scarf variants, but this is Choice Banded, and you'll see Choice Banded Terrakion is nothing to mess around with, man. He gets defense drop, and I'm going to go for a T-Wave because I just want to cripple that thing, thinking that it was Choice Scarfed, and so yeah, did not take the, what's it called, close combat as well as I thought. Drain Punch after the defense drop doesn't take him out, unfortunately. I don't have much attack investment, but I'm a curse set, so yeah, this is meant to attack once I've set up curses. But yeah, hoping on the paralysis chance there. So now my Jirachi is at quite low health, and that is not good me at all. Just going to go for another Drain Punch to kill it off, but it makes a good play in going Jirachi. And I'm just going to go for Drain Punch on that, and yeah, it does pretty much nothing to it. And he's going to get some leftovers recovery, I'm going to get some leftovers recovery, but now I'm in a predicament, so I have to switch out, predicting the Iron Head to come at my way. And yeah, it's not good because he is, well, you'll see in a sec, Body Slam. What do Jirachis do? They hacks the fuck out of you. and this is what's going to happen in my favour at the moment. He Iron Heads me, does about 60 damage. I can live another Iron Head, but as we'll see very momentarily, he's going to get a crit, and I'm pretty sure I would have lived another one, but then again, power affliction combo is nothing to mess around with Jirachi, so I don't think it mattered too much. I could have saved the Intimidate, saved my Intimidating Landorus for later, but I don't really know. I don't really know about it now. So I'm going Choice Specs, Ninetales, finally giving up some weather in this match, and it go for Fire Blast, I miss on the first turn, and yeah, he's going to switch out again into Tyranitar because he knows I can't touch it. And pretty much this sand is up now, so my Cradilly is going to work a lot better, but I'm just going to go for Fire Blast, scout how much it will do, and yeah, that's not good. I'm going to switch out again, trying to preserve my weather for now at least. But he goes to Rock Slide, just trying to kill off my Ninetales. Good, decent play in this part, but I didn't want to risk it. So yeah, he's probably thinking of choice at this point, which I am. So I'm going to go and Cradilly just sponges the Rock Slide quite well actually. I don't have any defensive investment. I have max HP, max special defense, so that works for me at this moment. Goes into Jirachi though, and Jirachi I can't touch it for days. I have HP Fire, but it's not going to do too much to it anyways, because he is especially defensive. So it's going to Ninetales, and that thing can scare it off quite easily. But he does go for a Wish here. That's good play in this part. And yeah, he's going to switch into Tyranitar. And I was hoping he wouldn't do it. Maybe he's wanting to leave his Jirachi in, maybe thinking I'd overpredict. But I just wanted to spam the Fire Blast in his face. And yeah, I get the burn at least, which is kind of good. Makes up for the crit, I guess. But yeah, the burn helps me more than the crit mattered, I guess. But then again, yeah, hacks happens. You bring a Jirachi to the game, screw you, man. But yeah, Stealth Rocks happens, and it's around my team, and this is not good for me at all, but I can't really do much about it now, can I? He is burned, so all his Rock Slides and Crunches aren't going to do too much to me, and the Thingamabob comes in, Terrakion. I went for a T-Wave, just trying to slow down that Tyranitar, but no, he switches into Terrakion as switch fodder, and yeah, I Drain Punch it in the face. I get some leftover recovery. That's fine with me. It's pretty much a win-win situation, but now we can go into the Breloom, and I was thinking it might be choice banned at this point, judging by the fact that, not choice banded, the choice scarfed, and I was thinking maybe you want to do that, but they run Spore as well, predicting the Spore into Cradilly, but no, he set up Swords Dance, and Swords Dance is not good at all, and he can set up more on me because, yeah, I'm slow as fuck, and I am a Cradilly, and I cannot touch Brelooms. The different HP Fire does do about half, but now he can outspeed again and go for a Mark Punch in my face. Do I need to say more? Pretty much annihilation. Oh god. But yeah, this Breloom is going to be whittled down by the Sandstorm and the Life Orb, so that's the one thing going for me. So I know I won't get completely annihilated by this thing. So going to Venusaur, I do resist it, but yeah, I was thinking I was going to die anyways. I do surprisingly live, but that's not going to make much difference now, is that I am Life Orb on my Venusaur, so that's not very helpful in this situation. Not in this situation. But yeah, the Breloom dies, my Venusaur dies. It's a blind switch now. I'm going to go into Choice Specs and Ninetales, predicting him to go into Tyranitar actually, but he actually goes into Jirachi, and I didn't want to overpredict again just because it's BlakBlastoise, and Black is a good player, and you don't want to make stupid plays against him, which I kind of did. But yeah, let's go for Fire Blast, as it gets a Sand again. Not the best plays in my opinion, or for me in my opinion, for my sake, but yeah, that happens, and I go Fire Blast, and I do that shit, and yeah, Fire Blast again, and yeah, crunches me, surprisingly, instead of going for Rock Slide. And yeah, I do survive it for quite a bit just as the burn nerfs his attack. And now he goes Latias. I think it's his last guy. Apart from no, he has Jirachi left. So he's got that going for him. But yeah, I'm down to Regirock now, and this is pretty much a good game. So yeah, you can set up a Calm Mind, I can go for Curse, and I'm going to try and T-Wave it. And just, yeah, start cursing up in his face, because that's the only way I can withstand his onslaught. because Iron Heads after a couple curses won't be able to kill me off. I could maybe Drain Punch stall him out after I kill this Latias with Stone Edge. So yeah, that could work. Could work. Stone Edge does a hell of a lot to it, but yeah, Drain Punch hits and I don't get any power hacks, which is unfortunate, but hell, don't rely on power hacks because that will fuck you over. So yeah, good game, and hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah, and see you suckers.
Rape!